Year 7s and 8s. I hope you are all well. So welcome to the extension part of the lessons this week. So you've worked with Mr. Salmon this week, looking at energy, stores and transfers. So this is going to be your extension lesson. Obviously there's tasks involved in it. So as you can see, I need a haircut. I'm sure a lot of you do. So without further ado, let's start with the lesson. So we've been looking at energy. We've been looking at energy stores and energy transfers. We use a huge amount of energy each day, not only in our bodies, but in everything we do. So the way, light, electric, heating, how we get to school. So all that energy needs to be stored and transferred. So I would like you to look at this photo and think about what is happening here and what is going to happen when the ball is hit. So think about energy stores. Think about energy transfers. I want to pause the video now and think what's going to happen. Okay, so at the moment that football has potential energy. Obviously it's only a photo, so we are going to pretend that they're about to kick that ball. So when that leg is moving, it is turning chemical energy into kinetic energy. And then when it hits that ball, or that foot strikes the ball, some of that energy can turn into elastic potential energy. Then the football's going to move, kinetic energy. It's going to maybe go up in the air. When it reaches a high point, it'll have a gravitational potential energy, and it'll come down again. So it'll have kinetic energy. So all these are energy transfers. Physics plays a huge part in sports, especially things like football, with the making the ball to bend and all sorts. It's all down to physics. So, talking of physics, let's look at a law of physics. Which one is really, really important? Now, first of all, what is a law? A law of physics is something that cannot be broken. It's been tried, but you can't break it. So it is a law, and this is the conservation of energy. Now, this man here, Albert Einstein, he wrote that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only converted from one form to another. So you can't destroy energy, you can't create energy. You can only turn it from one form into another. For example, chemical energy. If I rub my hands together really quickly, you might hear that, it turns into heat energy and sound energy. So I'm changing chemical to heat and sound. There's some examples underneath there. There's, like, for example, there's the tree. Changes radiant energy, heat energy, to chemical energy via photosynthesis. Our electric mixer changed electrical energy to mechanical energy and heat energy. Okay, so everything around us is to do with energy transfers and stores. So what kind of energy stores have you been looking at this week? So you have been looking at the following 8: chemical, gravitational, kinetic, thermal, elastic, vibration, nuclear and electromagnet or electric magnet. Now, what I'd like you to do is give me a sentence about these. Tell me how they store their energy. So, how is chemical energy stored? Gravitational, kinetic, thermal, elastic. I'd like you to do those 5. Do not do vibrational, nuclear, electric. Okay, I just want those 5. Now, before you jump into this, I'm going to go through and give you some examples. You can use some of my examples if you want to, but you must write them down. If you're at school doing this, you can write it on paper. If you're at home, try and write it in your book if you have one. If you really can't write down because you have no pen or paper, get your phone out, type it into your phone. We've got a keyboard here, open a Word document and put it into a Word document. So I'll go through some examples now. Chemical energy, food, fuel, batteries. Okay, three different types of the way that chemical energy is stored. Moving objects, kinetic energy. Moving that red block through a distance using a force turns that energy, my potential energy, into kinetic energy. Hot drinks, a way of storing thermal energy. That hot drink has energy. That energy will then be transferred, but where's it transferred? Energy in stored, squashed or stretched objects. A spring, for example, elastic potential energy. That energy has that potential to do something, so elastic potential energy. So, gravitational potential energy. Things that are high up have gravitational potential energy, potential to do energy. Sorry, to do work. I'll rephrase that. So, what I'd like to do is give me a sentence on these as to how they store their energy. So pause the video now and do that for me, please. Okay. So hopefully you pause the video and you've done that for me. Now, why are we doing this? So you will need these sentences for the following reasons. Firstly, you have a quiz that you need to complete. It's not a long quiz, a few questions, but you'll need those sentences to help you with the answers. However, more importantly, you'll need them for your challenge. Now, this is your task. This is due in next Wednesday. You are going to identify 3 energy stores and transfers around you. You'll need to show me this in a video. You can go around and find 3 energy stores and transfers and video for them for me and tell me about them. You could do a PowerPoint on 3 of them. Okay, give me the information in a PowerPoint. You could give it to me in a poster. You could do a social media, you could do a blog, a tweet or an announcement, make up a fake Facebook page, something to show me that you understand energy transfers and stores. These are some ideas about how you can show me what you have learned this week. If you have another way you want to show me, just tell me and I'm sure it'll be fine. Email me, email Mr. Samuels, email Miss Burnett, and I'm sure it won't be a problem. You need to show us what you have learned this week. You're going to need to upload your work. Now, it's not hard to do. I know some of you already managed to do this. I'll add another video at the end showing you how you upload your work. But again, if you are stuck or you can't upload it, send me a photo on your phone of the work you've done. We'll add it onto the file for you. It's absolutely fine. So, video, poster, PowerPoint, social media, ideas of how you show me what you have learned this week. So remember, energy stores. Chemical, thermal, kinetic, gravitational, elastic. 3 types of transfers. Electric, light, sound, mechanical. Just some of these. So this is due by next Wednesday. Any problems, please let either me, Miss Burnett or Mr. Samuels know. Okay, right. Until next Friday, year 7s and 8s, take care and keep safe.